Hey everybody, it's Bob again, and we are 3 songs left. Just on cue, there's my cat scratching at the cat post that I use to hold up this microphone and the phone. Anyway, 3 songs left of Celebration States, and you might have seen that New Noise Magazine is premiering the whole thing today, so you can go and listen to the whole thing today if you want. Or you could be I don't know what I'm trying to say, but wait until Friday when it's the actual release date, and you can, listen to it everywhere. Purchase it everywhere. Of course, you could pre-order it now. I'm pretty psyched that it is finally going to be out. So, as you know, how this goes is I'll play a song from the record, and then I'll teach you how to play it. So this song is called Instant Chemistry. It's song number 8 on the album, and I gave it a difficulty of a 6 because it's really just 2 parts, and the chords aren't that tough, but there's a decent amount of words, so I better not screw it up. All right, I'm sorry. I was looking at the comments. Okay, if you're watching this later than July 8th when this is happening, and you just see me sort of like zone out like this, you might need to be concerned, but I think probably I'm just reading some comments. Okay, here we go. Instant Chemistry. It was the night after in reverse you saw me, and I had just returned from therapy. I was whining about the way it was and the way I wanted it to be. You saw me, I remembered you so vividly, and we said to our screens, let's get out of here. I zoned out on the couch to contemplate, and for one night the cats didn't have to hear me complain. Maybe there's a place for me upstairs, there's space for me. I counted down from 1,000 and went to sleep, and in my dreams I screamed, let's get you out of here. Since I left that job, I've had so much time. I used to grit my teeth till the end of the week, but now weeknights are fine. Let's find some food, let's find some wine. We have so much to talk about. Tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. One thing's clear, I haven't felt this clear in a long, long time. Let's get out of here. And when our day finally came, I went in unafraid. Walked in the park till it got dark. Our plans completely changed, 'cause time did not exist anymore. What was I so worried for? We kissed on the corner so comfortably, and you held my hand and you said to me, let's get you out of here. I can be spontaneous, I can be passionate. Is it a coincidence or a minor accident? Are you that significant light? Are you the warm presence? precious night. Are we instant chemistry? Is this where I'm supposed to be? If one thing's set, these beautiful lives may not be ending just yet. And I can't wait to see what's next. Let's get out of here. That is Instant Chemistry. It's arguably the brightest song on the album, telling the story of a first date after a long, long time. But anyway, I will tell you now how to play the song Instant Chemistry. Like I said, it's basically two parts. The first part, the verses go like this. And the first note here is this. Again, I sort of love these chords like this. It's like a 7-5-7. It just sounds fancy. I'm not a fancy kind of guy, but when I play these chords, people like straighten up a little bit maybe. Anyway, so I put my ring finger here. Again, I always think of the hokey pokey when I say I put my whatever. Put my ring finger here on the 7th fret of the A string, pointer finger on the 5th fret of the D string, and then the old pinky finger on the 7th fret of the G string to make this fun thing. Then what you do here is your ring finger is what's going to be your anchor here. There's so many levels. Your ring finger is your anchor. Because you go down here and you keep your ring finger on the A string, but you move it down to the 3rd fret, and you're going to do this move. So, and so what you're doing is, this is the only string I'm fretting right there. And then you go, put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, like it's open here, and then you take it off, and then you put your pinky here on the 3rd fret of the E string, the G. So you get that these two fingers are on the 3rd fret of the top two notes. So totally that. Okay. Again, ring finger stays there where it is, and you're going to put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the E. So that's, you're only playing two strings here, but it's like an F. And then you just sort of go up like that, but I'll show you how to do that. And again, it's weird. I just recently, at my young, ripe old age of 67, started to write parts that were only 2 strings. I don't know, I felt like I had to get really crazy, but you don't. It sounds fine with 2 strings. Don't worry about it. You do you. And I'll do me. So, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 chords in that progression are 1 and 3 there. Then, you put your pinky here. I'm 45, by the way. I just turned 45. You put your pinky here on the 3rd fret of the E string. So that's number 2. Then you've got this again, both on the 3rd fret. And then you slide your pinky up 2 frets, and you put your pointer on the 3rd fret of the A string. I know the strings. And then you just move that whole thing up 2 frets, right? So it's 1, 3, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 5. So in total, that whole part goes. Easy. The chorus part is really the only other part in the song, and it starts like this. This is the first note, or the first chord. Again, 7, 5, 7. Just try it anywhere. anywhere on the fret, any place in your life, any place in your house, out on the street, it's always going to sound pretty cool. Right? So it's the ring finger on 7, pointer finger on, I'm sorry, not 7. This is going to be 5, 3, 5, but you know what I'm saying. This is going to be ring finger on 5, pointer on 3, pinky on 5. Top 3 strings. So you do this. And then the second chord, this is a common theme here. The ring finger stays on that string because you go up to here, the 8th fret, and then you put your middle finger on the 7th fret of the A string. So you're going from here. And if you accidentally hit that open D, it's cool. It doesn't sound bad, right? Sometimes you're just going and you just can't be bothered with these other strings. Just hit them all. This is then I have to actually take my fingers off of the fretboard, give the rock sign, and then come here to this A minor thing, which is a open A, 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, 1st fret on the B, and you get fun. That's a classic. Do I say that? Anyway, so that chord, and then you go to another classic, the E minor, which is just, that's my cat singing. Open E, 2nd fret, A, 2nd fret, D, like so, and then the F power chord, which is 1st fret, 3rd fret, and 3rd fret. So that whole part starts here, remember? And at the end I go up, I just go up, 2 frets here to the power chord of the G. Let's get out of here. I forgot about the sort of break parts that happen in the song where I say, let's get you out of here, let's get out of here. And that's basically like this is a C chord, but I take off the pointer finger so you get just a little something's uneasy there. And I use, I think this is the standard way to play the C, right? You put your middle finger on ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A, middle finger, 2nd fret of the D. That's it. Actually, that's not it, because I've got 2 more songs to play and teach you how to play. They're both super fun. The one for tomorrow, I think, is going to be extra fun because there are a lot of strange chords in there these are the ones that I specifically wrote down when I took this jazz guitar class, 3 or 4 years ago, when I wrote down these chords to be like Light Crisis. Something like that. Oh, I can figure that out. But anyway, actually, speaking of Light Crisis, that's I think one of the songs that I did in my Patreon to teach you how to play. So you could always go there and figure that out. Jazz teacher didn't like you. Not really. He thought I was whatever. He thought I was a hot shot because I could play everything he was playing or teaching the students in the class. There were maybe like 10, 11 of us. I could play. I could play all of the chords, and I was psyched. They were like really fun chords to play. But whenever he would ask, and there were people in the class that couldn't play, but when he would ask a music theory question or something like that, everyone's hands would be raised, and I would just be like, hang on, let me figure this out. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what he thought, but he taught me some cool chords, and I wrote them down. So there you go. And you'll learn them next week. Or I'm sorry, not next week. You'll learn them tomorrow for the song called Don't Come Home. I played Come Home a few days ago. tomorrow is Don't Come Home. And like I said, it's a pretty fun song. And yep, tomorrow. And then Friday is when Celebration States officially comes out, and I'll do the final song then too. So I hope you can join me for those. If you can't, don't worry, because I'm going to be posting them here too. All right, bye-bye.